In this video, I am going to do drawing 3-1, okay, on AutoCAD. I'm going to show you how to do drawing 3-1 on AutoCAD for that assignment that you is due. So for engineering drawing worksheet 3, I am going to do drawing 3-1. So when I look at this, I think I can see this L shape here. So the first thing I'm going to draw is that L shape. So you go to AutoCAD, okay, you open the imperial border. So that's what I've done here. And I'm going to draw that L shape. So in the con layer, I'm going to go line. I'm going to click here. And I'm going to go down by 6. I'm going to go across 5. Up by 2. Okay, and then when I go back to that drawing, so I know it's 2 this way, it's 2 up, and then I count on the squares there, and I know it's 1, 2, 3 that way. So I've got to go back here, and I'll go 3 this way. And this has to match the top, so I can just make it match here and go across. So I've got that view drawn. I'll just move it over. Now I'm going to do the front view. So I like to draw lines from this view. Other people like to do it differently. I'm just going to draw a line straight this way, and I'll copy that line a few times. I'll copy it here, here, and over here. I'll draw a straight line here. Okay, and I'll count how many squares across it is. So I'm going to go over here to that drawing, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get all the way up to 10. So I know it's 10 squares across. So I'm going to use the offset command, and I offset by 10. So I take this line and I offset it by 10. And then I'll use the trim command here. I'll hit enter, and I'll start cutting everything. Cut here, cut there, cut there. Okay. I'm going to locate the 2 holes. So I'm going to go back to that drawing. Okay, the hole, it's 2 in this way, 1, 2 in this way, and 2 down. So let's locate the 2 holes. Let's go back to the drawing. So I'm going to offset by 2. This way, offset by 2 this way. 2, and this is going to be the location of the holes. Then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to see, oh, it's a 2 diameter, 1 radius hole. So 1 this way. So let's go back to the AutoCAD drawing. And now at this point, I'm going to do a circle here with a 1 radius. Oh, let's make sure I got the right circle. Circle. So I'll click here, and I'll pick 1, enter. That one looked a little too small. So I'll repeat the circle. Oh, didn't want to erase that. Let's do that again. There, delete. Go circle, pick here, and have that same 1 radius. Out here is a bigger radius, so I'm just going to use the fillet command. I think it's about a 2 radius. Okay, and I'll put radius down here, 2, enter, and I'll curve this and that, and it looks perfect. And I'll curve this one and that one. Okay, these lines are going to turn into center lines. And center lines should not touch the edges. So I'm going to make a circle, and I'm going to extend those lines further, and I'm going to make another circle and trim it at the bottom. I'll make another circle here. Okay, and I'll just grab these pick points here. I'll bring one there. I'll bring that one up here. I'll bring this here so it doesn't touch. Okay, we'll bring that pick point over to that quadrant. Bring this pick point up here, and finally this one over here, and then I'll get rid of these 2 dummy circles. Okay, now I do not like the spacing of those center lines, so I'll type LTS, and I'll change the spacing to 1, enter, and that looks a bit better. Over here on this drawing, I have to draw the centers of the circles and where they're positioned. I'm going to use the dash line first, and I'm going to create a line from here, which goes to there and there. I'm going to create another line here, which goes from here to there. And then I'm going to switch layers. I'm going to have one more line for the center line, and it's hidden away back there. And now this view, I believe, is complete. Now I'm going to go over and do the top view. So I'm going to switch over to the con layer again, and I'm going to do the top view. So I'll do a line which matches here to there, and I'll do another line which matches here to there. I believe it was 5 up. Match over here and down. Okay, this width over here was 2, so I'll offset by 2. Oops, let's go offset again. 2, enter. Now I got that part, and then I got to draw these circles. So I'm going to draw same thing. I'll go to the dashed line, start here, I'll do one from here to here. We'll do another one from here to there, and then we'll switch to the center line, and I'll draw a center line from here to here. I'll copy this to the other one, so I'll use the copy command. So I can show the other hole. I'll pick the center of that, and I'll copy it right there. And now I have 2 of them, and I'm completed my drawing. Now this border has to fit, so I'm going to take a guess that a scale of 4 will work. So I'll click on that, click on the border, pick a corner, and go 4, enter. Yes, it should fit right around it now. So I'll move that border around this. And I'm going to have to add dimensions. I can double click on the border. Okay, scale, let's put 1 to 4. We can put the title, drawing 3-1. And you can add your name and other information. Now let's change the size of the dimensions. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to modify. And we're going to change the fit right here to 4 because we scaled by 4, so we put a 4 on the fit and over here. And in the primary units, I'm going to add the inch suffix. Now, the dimensions. Okay, so for all these drawings, I want you to dimension them. So we're going to switch over to the dim layer, and we're going to add dimensions. We're going to follow step 1. We're going to add the overall dimension. It should be 3 overall dimensions. 1, 2, and we need 1 more overall dimension. We'll just add it here. 3, and we can line that up with that one. Okay, now let's do this shape. So we'll do this shape here. Here, 2, and we'll do the other one here. Now we got the shape. Now let's do the position of the circles. So we got to figure out where these circles are positioned. So we'll get the height from here. We'll take the position from one of these ends to here. And we'll take another position from circle to circle. We'll line it up. Don't like the way this one looks. We just want to bring this to the other side. And we will line it up right there. So we position the circles. Now we've got to put the size. So we'll pick the diameter. And they're both the same. So I'll pick the diameter, bring it out here. I'll double click. And at the end, I'll add the word TYP because they're both the same. Typical. Okay. One more thing. We're going to add the radiuses here. So again, we'll add the arcs or the radiuses. So we'll switch over to radius. Maybe we'll pick this one here, bring it out over here. And again, it's the same. So we're going to double click and add the word typical at the end. Okay, so now we've dimensioned it fully. There's no chamfers, and this drawing is now complete and ready to be printed.